Peace and one love. Y'all already know, man. It's your boy 2eiies. We got Snubble in the building. What up, gang?
Gang, we in here.
You already know, man. Shout out to Easy, the Block Captain, Gutter City. Check it out. Snub is going down. You already know UM5 Final Four. The Final Four for the UM5. We're going to be talking about that. But also they got some one-offs. They got 4 one-offs for that night. So June 18th, live on Caffeine or whatnot. It will be a total of 6 battles going down. First off, we got None versus Old Red. None versus Old Red. You know what I mean? Dope battle, man. I really know what I'm
Man,
saying. After the tournament, I see what URL said. Wait till they see what your next battle is, things like that. I thought it was gonna be known. You know what I'm saying? Now, hey, the way none right, who knows if that may still be a possibility, you know what I mean? But right now it's going down June 18th, him versus Old Red, who also went up against JC, you know what I mean, in a debatable, you know what I mean, in the tournament. You know what I mean?
it's
So huh?
Transformer.
You
For a
know what I'm
long
saying?
time, they've been saying Red is like, as a technical NC, is the best in Jersey. And the technical writing standpoint, he is.
So him and
Well,
None, they finna go at it. You know what I
got two
mean?
rappers.
Two rappers. You know
But
what I
one
mean?
rebuttal's very good, and Red can rebuttal too. People don't know that. This is a fire matchup.
It's actually a fire matchup for real, for
Yeah.
real.
They only
Um,
got 2 weeks to write though.
Let me see because they announced. I'm assuming they
No,
probably announced
it's
it
out
right
round
at.
one.
I'm assuming they probably hit them up maybe the week right after
Round one, yeah.
that
Maybe
round 1,
4 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. As long as they got about at least 3 weeks.
and then we did 2 weeks for this to get to the 8. Then you got 2 weeks for when they fit to be on Final
Okay,
Four.
so like
It should be all right, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And then
3 to 4.
the crowd ain't been too it ain't been look like it ain't been too noisy and things like that when it come to Old Red. See what I'm saying? So it's gonna be kind of the same situation, same scenario, same crowd. Cause we know when the big crowd is, that's what I'm saying, he like small
Because
rooms. The same.
round two was in a smaller venue, wasn't it? Yeah, because the way they shot, you could tell.
Yeah, cause they said it probably was. Cause I know it wasn't the same. Cause they, you know what I'm saying? Cause they was waiting on, you know what I'm saying, for people pulling up stuff like that.
Yeah,
And then I guess it was on the time schedule. That's why
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
JC and Head Ice had to know. But yeah, but this should be
That's a
dope though.
fire battle. Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm
Well,
saying?
Red could lose this, even if his voice is working. Because none ain't nobody to be slept on. He a rapper.
That's a fact. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? And he been earning these battles and showing why
Yeah,
he been earning these battles.
yeah.
You know what
Win,
I'm
lose,
saying?
or draw. Like even his losses be like close battle. Like, you're gonna have to fight to get up. You're not in a push over. It's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
fire.
You know what I mean? Then we got Your Honor versus Steams. First off, did you see the
Trailer.
promotional the
Yeah,
trailer for
yes, sir.
Oh man, my boy Yana had the steams blowing, wiping off his guns and all that good
So
stuff.
guess
And
what? If he gets his stuff together, because his talent is actually dope, like Easy is, his personality and character is a little bit overshining in that. He could be the next star, G. That's what the stars look like. But he got
mm,
his preparation together.
got preparation, definitely. Then
But on the other
steams,
side, you got somebody else who ain't to be played with, but he be having slip ups.
you
Preparation.
be having preparation too. So they round 3 should be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
The round 3 should be interesting. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say that battle probably boiled down to the third round. And it's
Okay.
and it's more and of course it's going off of if they don't stumble or
And
whatnot,
slip
but or
first.
slip ups or whatever. But it's really gonna be that material. Cause Your
Mm-hmm.
Honor, you know, so he like to freestyle kind of in them
Yeah.
thirds. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Where he ain't got his thing together. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Sting's material don't be all that. He ain't got that thing together in that third.
Yeah.
So that
I'm
third
gonna
gonna be
go
interesting.
off your honor because his last showing, even though I know Steve's about rising straight, I seen a complete 3 rounds from Yana, and I'm hoping I can see that again.
Yeah, they said that. Yeah, hopefully they do drop that right. I forgot they said Steve's, you know what I'm saying, took care of that business versus Elijah.
But we all know that for a fact. I ain't seen it.
And we ain't seen it though, but we did
Same way.
see Your Honor. Okay. Then we got these probably two of the smoothest up brothers. One is an up and comer. One is that's been out
Mhm.
here. You know what I'm saying?
Just
Mister
don't do my man's like that. I know what you're saying.
the
Look,
Big Seven versus you know what I'm saying, Mister Ryder Silk.
look, yeah. Guess what? It's gonna be some smooth talking going on. I like them both. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a fan of them both. You know what I'm saying? I root for them both. So may the best, you know what I'm saying,
Make sure
player
y'all get
win.
Ryder music too, man. Make sure y'all cop
Oh
Ryder
yeah.
music.
Man, make sure you call Kid Slade music too. Ghost of
Yeah,
Whitney.
yeah. You see what we
Last one I
edging?
knew
I see what
was
we
from the
edging.
whip was new.
I see where you edging to then.
Oh no, Ryder got tales from the whip. I don't know his latest one if he has something, but he in my playlist, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Uh, I got
On the
Ryder,
way to
man. When
go
it
is
comes to that
up.
one,
On the way to go is up. Even off the album. See what I'm saying? I follow around. You can't get them. Shout out D.I. Shout out Smith. Yes, sir. But it's gonna be a dope battle. But see, look, the approaches are not similar. So it's a style clash. But I think Ryder's ability to punch more if he's on can edge him this.
me
You know.
myself, you know what I'm saying. I'm going with Ryder. You know what I'm saying, or whatnot.
Oh,
Off
I ain't
of
know we was doing predictions yet.
no, I ain't doing my whole prediction, but I'm just saying, as far as like if I was gonna go for Ryder, it'd be off, you know what I'm saying, experience, more punches, things like that. You know what I mean?
Three rounds of solid material.
You know what
He
I'm
knows
saying?
to write 3 rounds of solid material, but I'm hoping and assuming Kid Slade also had him and Ryder had enough time because I want to see what Slade can do in 4 weeks opposed to every
Now
2 weeks.
if I pick Kid Slade to win, I'm going off of charisma. I believe he have more heavier punches. No, it's
Heavier.
more charisma. Because Ryder got charisma. I would say Kid Slade probably have more charisma or more believability of charisma. You know what I'm saying? If I was to want to go for him, then when it come to his punches, them boys gonna be coming from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, left
Off
field.
the
Just
left
boop.
field type of thing. Like
Yeah.
whoa, you know what I'm saying?
Ryder gonna be
But that
Ryder gonna
experience with Ryder and that back to back and things like that, you
and
know what I
able to
mean.
land on them fourth sometimes, them
So
room
when
shit.
we do our predictions, that's my mind state on how I'll be on the side of how I'm gonna pick. You know what I'm saying? Then we got this right here. You know what I'm saying? I knew the adventure was gonna go down because they ain't never released their rounds. They kept saying, you know what I'm saying, how they ain't gonna hold on to their rounds. Still going down. Snake Eyes versus Stumbles. You know what I'm saying? First of all, you know what I mean. Salute to both of them. I don't know what happened in regards to you know what I'm saying.
But we gonna find
If
out.
they took out, if they straightened out the situation. Cause I know
Okay.
Snake Eyes was just always like, you know, so we're not doing a battle until woo, 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 that ain't my business. I don't care. I'm here for battle rap. But hopefully, you know, it seems it's everything. Hopefully,
Contract signed. Snake
contract
said
signed.
Snake said they had to have a talk with me to make sure certain things, I don't even want to get into it. So I'm assuming
Everything is everything. You know what I'm saying?
it's worth it.
So we are here. I say stumbles
Who's the underdog?
Stumbles is out here. I'm just gonna say he out here. He been to spaces. Check out the 3 Letter Man joint. He got a Black Compass joint coming up. He got some few things. Make sure y'all out here. But Stumbles, I'm gonna say this, man. Don't do all these interviews and things like that. Just lock down. Cause on one of them today, I know he was saying that he went back and changed up. You know what I'm saying? Want to change up some of his material and things like that. And people was telling him up in the spaces like, no, no, I'm saying if you already got them locked in, just leave them like that. You know what I mean?
Maybe
But
due to what they discussed, he probably said, I want to omit some of that bit.
you know what I'm saying? But either way it go, man, it's going down. Your question to me was who is the underdog?
Mm-hmm.
Stumbles the underdog.
It's been a long time since Snake Eye has been the favorite. That's why I asked that question.
Yeah, Stumbles the underdog. Stumbles
Does
is
it
the underdog.
change anything? Do you think that affects anything by knowing you the favorite? Do you think the hunger, but see, due to their personal stuff, the hunger is probably it's probably worse than it's ever been.
I just hope the extra aggressiveness on both sides, because I'm assuming they're gonna come with
Yeah.
aggressiveness, that they can still get their material out the right way. Because sometimes you'll be over aggressive, rush your material, your breathing ain't right. You're really trying to be so, you know what I'm saying, forceful on them and things like that.
That's
So
right.
it's like hopefully
So
they can really calm down and get their rounds out to where it's like still, you know, go ahead, my bad.
no, he said he had a couple things that they had to discuss with him. Because one, he is more touchy feely and bumpy than the Stumbles. Stumbles more of a rapper with conviction. He don't really be trying to touch and do. So when we say hopefully don't get like that, like you said, hope Snake said they talk to him. So because he's the one that's liable to get more like that.
Okay, I probably misworded my stuff. I wasn't mean as far as physically. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I was mean as far as
Anxiety of trying.
sometimes like sometimes you be so hyped up.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean to where your breathe. I want to say chest, but it probably happened to chest. I'm trying to think of like some people that probably happened to, but you be so hyped up to where you're
Yeah.
breathing and things like that out to where you can't get it out
You're
clean
running
and
through
delivery.
material, not the
Yeah,
way you at the
it's
right
like you
paces.
so
You know
mad, like
what I'm saying?
you so mad, you want to be so angry, so things like that, but it
Yeah.
ain't coming
So
out.
now,
Whatchamacall?
so now
That's
you're
what I
not
mean.
delivering the lines the way they're supposed to be delivered. So
Yes,
when you're
sir.
that's funny, it's supposed to be hilarious, but it was just a little funny because you said it in the aggressive, you're losing your breath. I know what you're saying, or you
Yeah, I
too
mean
hyper
like that.
and,
Yeah, I
and
mean
you're
like the
rapping
bumping. I don't want no
faster.
bumping or none of that. Cause you know, so
Yeah,
one
right.
bump leads to another bump. We don't
Example
want no
that you
entourage coming along.
yeah, we don't need all
We
that.
don't need none of that.
Example of what you meant was K Shine versus Mr. Wavy when he really didn't want to be there to battle Wavy and he was rapping fast. It's like he was trying to get it over with.
Yeah, you know what I'm
He was
saying.
finding out. Then in the third round, he started slowing down a little bit. It's like he already whooped you.
Right, it's like yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because you're so excited, and you really want to, you ain't really head butting them, but it feel like you really feel like you head
yeah.
butting them, but you just so angry, so
Because
you know what I'm
these
saying?
words is really what you
It's
mean.
words what you really mean, and but it's like
Yeah,
calm down, get them
yeah.
out, because you'll get to stumbling, your words get to, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
A lot
But I
of,
think this is gonna be a
I'm
dope
gonna say
battle.
this before we get to close out. All right, we're gonna get off of
We
that.
got to get to
Now we
the
got all that out the way, right?
mm-hmm.
Now, bearing none of that happens. A Snake Eyes body and stumbles and getting them out of here. Does that you think that kind of give him some validity and some of that stuff off his back about the situation? And then on the other hand, if Stumble, like when I say body, I just mean a 3-0, clean 3-0, clean win. If Stumbles is able to do that to Snake Eyes, does that say more about how good Snake Eyes isn't or about how good Stumbles is? And I
Okay.
said the question again. If Snake get him up out of here, can he get some of that shit off his back?
What shit?
About
Just about the whole situation.
yeah,
Depends on what the context is, and
because he was saying basically you're only here because of my
right,
work is mine. Your
right.
work
So
is not your
it
work.
gonna depends on the what it's gonna depends on the content that Snake Eyes
How
give
he
me
how
or
he does it.
whatnot. You know what I mean? To where you know things like that.
Yeah. I just
Far
mean
as
by showing him
far
you're not on my level, and then
far
you can say,
as far as getting stumbles out of here with a 3 or things like that, due to stumbles charisma things like that or whatnot, I don't think he'll be able to do that. It may be a couple of months or something, but I think we're still gonna see stumbles again, no matter what. That's how I feel.
okay,
You know
okay,
what I'm saying? Now,
stumbles.
when it comes to stumbles, what?
3-0 and Snake Eyes on the other side of the coin. If that can happen,
Oh, he gonna definitely feel the pain when it comes to Snake Eyes. You know what I'm saying? And
so I
listen
was
here,
saying, that means
listen
does
here.
that
It's like this. We had the situation, like you said, I had the one up. If you saying I'm talking to you, Snub. You saying I had the one up. That's why you asked me the other question, to where it's like, you know what I'm saying. So you telling me I had the one up. You know what I'm saying. Now if I deliver this stuff to you, you bought another belt of your own. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm really gonna have a upper hand, a upper hand, far as yeah the situation. Um, you when you get booked next, yes, you definitely gonna get booked next, but your next opponent gonna be they
This would be
got you.
it's devastating.
You know what I'm
A 3-0
saying?
loss. Okay, what about a 2-1 clear loss of Stumbles?
a 2-1 clear loss to Stummers. It's gonna be about
Hey,
that it's gonna be about that content.
okay.
Once again, we are interested in this content. We
Yes.
want to know what happened before because y'all study said you went to the hotel the next day and all this. We want to know about the content. Whoever don't bring up the content and things
We
like
like
this,
to know. Shout out.
shout out to 40. We like to know. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? I think it should be. I think it's gonna be a great battle. I don't want to hear um too much Tony Bro in this stuff.
This is the battle where it should happen. The people that do it, like Bill the Collector said, after Hitman told me about my knot, nobody should be talking about it no more. Like, okay. Even the ones who didn't do it before. This is the people that can talk about it. After this,
So
I
that's
don't want to
it.
hear.
That's it then. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give y'all one
Once
more.
Stones and Snake Eyes see what they got to say to each other, nobody else should be unless something gets revealed. You know how something get revealed, it's a thing. But if it's just what we know and a couple more stuff, these are the perfect people to say it to each other. The people that was there that it happened with. They should always be able to say it.
Hey, some of these should be battle of the night. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? We got the once again we got the final four also going
Like,
down.
oh,
You know what I'm saying? June
oh,
18th. You know what I'm saying? Those were the one-offs. UM5, 100K on the line. We got what this is, the DMV versus the Midwest. I got She versus JC.
mm,
Oh, no, Swamp from Carolinas. Okay, I
right.
got you. She
South.
versus She happens versus JC Snub. JC been a fan favorite since day one. Day one. She, you know what I mean? He been beating his rematches. He been defending his rematches.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Have she slowed it down with has he slowed his performance down enough for people to really appreciate him now?
He's polished and he's leveled up. Actually, he might not be at his prime level number yet, but he's leveled up. Whatever number you rate him at, you have to give him another digit or two above. Now he's definitely leveled up. He went back to the lab, fixed some of his weaknesses, and added to some of his strengths, and you can just see it. It might not be at his peak yet, but you see the improvement.
All right, let me ask you this question: how was JC performance on against Head Ice?
JC, we never rave about JC's performance.
How do you think the judges look at performance in this tournament?
Great question. And I'm a preference this, but this is going
You
to
see
say it
where I'm
all.
going, Snub? You see where I'm going?
I have She 2-1 and JC is in my top 6, 7 favorite battle rappers to watch of all time. I watch his rounds and my other 6 favorite more than anybody else.
You feeling She? Why? Performance wise, you think you're gonna edge it?
Overall package. He can bar. He can rap too, bro. Like you said, did he slow it down enough? Yes, he's even slowed it down and found a way that you don't care about the Count Dracula voice anymore. It's about how he leads you through his material. He's acting half of it out. So where you could get lost at, you won't get lost now. That's why I say he strengthened some of his weaknesses. Like remember he had the peeking through the blind versus four or somebody like that, the blind bar. He's
Mm-hmm.
learned to get more of those. Just like four when he battled Geechee, get a lot of 55th streets and all of those. Those not
And
like
he had that folk, that compass, black compass, whole thing with the folk way. But yeah,
he's a
see,
lyricist.
okay,
So now, even if you are a point or two on a rating side, like on a scale of 1 to 10, better than me as a writer, I do this whole performance and delivery thing that you don't do. So overall, I can see him edging me, unless I get a crazy, crazy JC who gonna do a dance move because he know you one of them people.
the reason why I got, no, so we're gonna do our predictions, but the reason why right now I got JC or whatnot is because you know what I'm saying when it comes to She, those last two battles for them to be
Wait,
rematches was so important far
wait.
as you know what I'm saying. And then here you got JCG who is I got JC, man. I'm gonna think a little bit more when it comes to my prediction, but I'm gonna have JC, I believe, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna think a little more. So you know what I was thinking? Wait a minute. Wait, She's first performance. Well, he got better from his none performance
Yeah.
to his full
I'm
performance.
checking them out, but is it I'm just saying right now, my reasoning, if I was to pick JC, it'd be like, okay, is because she, you know what I'm saying, those last two was rematches, and the first battle that he had with them was like debatables, and you know what I'm saying, people was in an uproar and all that. So it's like, no, I'm for the show and prove. This right here, every 2 weeks, who know, you know what I'm saying, we don't
This
see.
is also she's first top tier in vet, ain't it?
Yeah, he ain't been no. Yeah, he ain't been doing that. I mean, not doing that like that. He been
Yeah,
working,
this is
but no,
this
yeah,
is
you know what I'm
his
saying.
moment on so many levels. He's one
Hmm.
battle away from going too long.
And you can put yourself in that situation out to Rubando to where it's like that person may just make you nervous, or it could be just we
Hey,
gonna see, man.
hey, don't don't
Swamp,
don't put my man down the root, man. But let's go.
Swamp versus Fonz. You know what I'm saying? It's the last matchup for the UM5 Final Four. It's She versus JC. Swamp versus Fonz. The other ones was one off. Swamp versus Fonz. Swamp, you know what I'm saying? Salute to him. Um, he beat Rum Nitty, man. Me and you had this talk, you know what I mean? And I was like, man, if there's anybody on this card that in that Elite Eight who match up that can win, I felt like it was on Swamp. You know what I'm saying? He did that.
In fact, now I like to get credit. You know what I'm saying? Because I lost on that fact. Before then, when we talking about Fonz versus Nitty, I told you I was scared for Nitty because Fonz he's a kind of a more all around battle. He do the humor and the stories and all that. Like you know what I'm saying? Put the choir. You see, he gonna do a lot more.
So you will have Fonz beating Nitty?
Yeah, because he do more. Remember, I said I think Fonz is a better battler. I think Nitty is a better rapper. Nitty is not one of the greatest battlers. If he can get somebody that want to go to bar for bar with him because they want to test their pen to alien, he's gonna usually win that. But if you are good enough with the writing and you can do other stuff, you have
Oh
a
no, I
chance of.
think I think Rum is a great battler, and he proved that versus K Shine to me. He been proved it because he had battle versus Av, he had battle versus JC, you know what I'm saying, versus Iron Solomon. All these battles, I you know what I'm saying, but if I'm like, man,
Aaron Solomon
a,
when he
a
proved it.
battle that I seen them twice in my own eyes. But the one that was like, whoo, him versus K Shine, you know what I'm saying, that shit was cold as hell. You
He was performing.
know what I'm saying? It's like, so that's why I say when you know what I mean. I I don't know, Swamp versus Fonz, G, because we could talk about that one all day. But it's
Yeah.
Swamp
Yeah.
versus Fonz, G, in the final four.
I think Fonz
Swamp charisma.
gonna get my guy out of there.
Hmm.
I think Fonz gonna get my guy out of there. Because he don't just
Word.
because he got the humor just like I
See,
think
I thought you was gonna go with Swamp, G. And the
I
reason why
won't
I
no, I
say
root.
that, G, is
Yeah,
because the other day you talked about the Holmesy stuff, and you was like,
yeah.
man, how Holmesy got through that, just being come with the angles,
And who's a
no, something like that. Swamp got his own little charisma. Seems like he's feeling good. He on emotion. This is a big win. See how excited was after that. Now he got Fonz, which was pretty much kind of a person he just battled with, is a puncher. You see what I'm saying?
but that's what I was saying. I think Fonz does a little bit more.
Then Jay, I get you Fonz do a little bit more than Rum Nitty, but I thought I just proved to you that I see Rum
But
can
see,
get there.
we're talking about the current Rum Nitty. I always tell you,
See, I think
yo,
it was
why
a tournament. I mean, I could go to like a last 3 round battle from Rum now, G, and I could be like, "No, this nigga was wild on that." I'm just no. This is a tournament. That's why I'm not looking at this as how you say he not whatchamacall. You know what I'm saying? The whole performance and things like that. Because
because last
whatchamacall
tournament
just had a moment. Fonz when he had the what he brought up for Stavia.
through
Help me
Quiro,
out, G. The road,
Quiro.
you know what I'm saying? Things like that. That was tricky to even do in a tournament for I to do a perform
I
and things
did the
like that.
chef thing. Remember when I won?
That
I
wasn't a
did,
perform. That was in the tournament too.
yeah, the
No, I
first
mean
J
I
Knight
remember
game.
the battle. I was
Yes,
thinking that for the
that was the
tournament.
championship.
I
Remember
think we
versus Jay
told him that
Knight
before.
when
I think we said that before when it came to
but he
that. Like you
won.
took too
We said
long
it that
before I do
year when
that.
he put the apron on and was doing the wing stuff, but he had a segment of probably
Man,
8
salute to Fonz.
bars.
Y'all already know, man. It's Midwest over here. I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
So what I'm saying is if it ain't broke, don't fix it. What you mean? If I got something, Charlie Clips just reminded me. Do what you got to do. It's an entertainment thing.
Let me ask you this. You got to refresh my memory, Snub.
Yeah.
Swamp and Fawn, same class?
Let me see. The first class was yeah. They try not to put.
Or Swamp with the
He
H
just
I
didn't get in
mean,
the
right?
tournament. Remember, he was ahead of the class. He didn't get in the tournament.
So Swamp is ahead of
He was
Fonz.
undefeated.
Swamp,
Yeah,
yeah,
Swamp,
ahead of
Ace,
Fonz because it
all of
was
them.
Swamp and Ace, right? Right. That's why I say just
Yeah,
refresh my memory. All
yeah.
right.
Kid
So
Chaos and them, they was all it. You know what I'm saying? That whole tournament that Swamp didn't get in with Ruban doing everybody, that's Swamp class. He just was the bougie one. He didn't get in no tournament.
can you see She versus Swamp in the finals?
Yeah.
And
And it
I
would
think
actually
that'd
be
be
very
so
interesting.
fire.
Yeah. Because I could see JC versus Fonz on another card. On another card. But no, we already saw that. Matter of fact, JC already beat Fonz.
That's that wedding cake or something, boy.
Nah.
JC and Jesus Christ, they both like, boy, stop lying.
No,
Hey,
I was thinking, I said, no, JC already whooped Fonz on the day two, which what's the name called it day three, real sick. That's why I was laughing at the real sick joke. On JC, on day three, that's why I was laughing. I meant to exhale the smoke, but I laughed in the middle of my thought.
before we get out of here on this one, once again, this is UM5 Final Four. Plus, they got 4 one-off battles: None versus O Red, Your Honor versus Steams, Kid Slave versus Ryder, Snake Eyes versus Stumbles, and then the final 4 matchups is She versus JC, Swamp versus Fonz. Snub, my last and final question on this. You know what it is? If somebody had to be upset, who would it be? I think the people got JC over Sheed, I would think, and Fonz over Swamp. So if you had to pick,
The biggest upset to me
what would be the upset?
is Sheed over JC. It's JC. He's the last favorite. Well, no, Fonz probably would be, but he's the last big dog left in the tournament.
Fonz was a tournament winner.
I know, but JC is a big dog. We want to, man, we get people like JC in this tournament. And we were saying that before we got the Rum Nitties and them on the left.
No, I agree with you, man, because JC was the favorite to win it all at the beginning when they announced, you know what I'm saying, when they came out with it. He was one of the
I say
first
this though,
favorites.
if JC gets through She, and I know that sounds crazy, it's just that I see that people are starting to adapt to She style every battle now. As long as so now you're getting him when he's better. You know what I'm saying? But this JC, so it's like I'm just picking She for the upset.
And it's good that he getting them in these tournaments too, because you know what I'm saying, the tournament we look at them, boom, boom, boom. But if you're getting them on that one of them 3 minute, 3:30, 3 rounds,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when it's really gonna be like, okay, you know what I mean. So
Right.
yeah, salute to them, shout out to them. You know what I'm saying. Make sure y'all get the, you know what I'm saying, the URL TV app. That's what they put. You know what I'm saying. All the apps, all the battles on there, app game, Snubbo, New Midwest. You already know.